Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading for July 11th to the 17th, 2022. Scorpio, welcome. Let's see what messages we have in this upcoming week for money and career. Oh my, a tower. I'm not sure when the last time was we didn't have a tower, Scorpio. Clarity, that spark of the moment where you're understanding one more time how to shift, what to shift. Oh, these cards are falling. Let me just get these cards. As you can see, if ever you have watched this channel before, for anybody that has watched it before, I am in a different setting. So let's see. Okay. Seven of Swords. Clarity on that, Scorpio. Clarity on this situation. Whatever person you weren't sure of or waiting for answers or weren't trusting, that situation weren't trusting, or you felt you weren't given the right answer, hiding, or just people that were taking advantage of the situation or getting away with a certain situation. Right now, it seems like that has given you clarity, or you figured it out, right? In that moment where, okay, that's enough, moving on, moving forward in making a decision, whatever decision it is for you. Again, this week, look at this powerful week. Again, the Tower, the Judgment, more decisions, more shifts, but above all, more clarity, right? That moment where, again, you know that you're moving into a different energy, judgment, right? That clarity on this rebirth, new start, new inspiration, a lot of clarity in this week. Even though there is a situation, someone or something you didn't trust, that is sparking a whole new dimension of clarity in your path, where here we are, you're comfortable with this new rebirth, because I feel like you have a rebirth every week, Scorpio. I always say, right, that transformation within the transformation, that decision or rebirth within the overall rebirth. Again, this week, it's a new start on something emotional for you. Now, this is money and career, but this can be completely an emotional situation, a life situation, a personal situation, where you're choosing to go in a different way. So I don't usually read for love, but this can be, it feels like it's a relationship situation or a family situation or a friend or something personal. It's where you're shifting and making a decision. Just be careful. 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcana with the temperance, right? Don't push, don't rush. Whatever decisions you make, don't make them rash. It's important to let it settle, let it process. Whatever information you're processing, whatever person or situation you didn't trust, or you found out or finding out that that person or that situation wasn't trustworthy, that's okay. You're moving on to something else, but take your time to make your decisions. Take your time to choose your path, or to choose that direction, or redirect, or change, right? Take it as it resonates. Let the energies process, let your information process before you make any decisions. It's important to listen to all the information, and then calmly, in a mature manner, make that decision. It is an important week. Powerful, powerful energy, Scorpio, one more time. But you're finding your emotional balance. You're finding something really joyful. If this is a new job, but I don't feel like it's a new job. I really feel like this is an emotional journey with a situation where you're finding your balance, you're rebuilding, and let's see what the next cards reveal to see how you're processing this emotional journey. Too many cards. So this can be someone that disappointed you, or someone you didn't something you didn't expect in a certain person or in a certain situation. Yes, now you're moving slow. Good, good. Take your time, right? It's not a race. It is time to, once you make your decision, to just move forward very methodically, very maturely keeps coming up, just step by step, no rushing. Plan this next path, or just take your time in building whatever it is you're building next. Take your time. It's not a race. It's not a race. Oh, are you going back to... Yes. Okay, so take your time. This might be something that triggers a desire to go back home, back to someone, or back to something that you really enjoy. I don't think this is the first time this is coming up, Scorpio. Something, here you are, King of Cups, something that it just sparks so much clarity, something that you want to go back to. So, back to a job, or back to a certain environment, a certain field, back to a company, back to your hometown, back to your a city you enjoyed, or closer to family, whatever it is. This is a spark but you're doing it slowly. This is not something overnight. It is a shift in your desires, a shift in your choices, life choices, career choices, but you're taking it very slow, and but it feels like you want to go back to something that you align with, right? The Lovers. Back to something, you have this really strong desire to make that decision to, go back to something that aligns with your core, but something that who you are, your identity, right? And it's clear. This situation sparks a clear choice that you can now articulate, right? That what it is that touches you, that you are in harmony with, in your feelings, your emotions, whatever this is, and whatever this thing is that you want to go back to, like a familiar place or a family place, or that thing, that comfort zone that you're wanting so much, Scorpio, to find that balance in your life where you're feeling that you're in the right place. You're not on the right track. You're in the right place, in the right spot. Something that balances you, and you're figuring this out step by step. I feel like you're figuring this back out, if that makes sense, right? That you had before, and this journey that you've had for the last couple of years, you are now finding, what you stand for, what your philosophy is, what makes you happy, and what choices you want to make to feel that you are in the right place. So that can be a job, that can be a hometown, that can be a company you really like to work with, or it can be your own company, or just retiring, because some people tell me that these readings are all for people in the active space, you know, and jobs, and some people are retired and want to know what, you know, what their perspective is. But this doesn't have to be going, this is an emotional reading, and it doesn't have to always be going back to a job. This is you mentally, emotionally finding your space, finding that place that's close to your heart that makes sense to you, and that makes you feel comfortable. Makes you feel at home, and that's just where you belong. It's very and then you know, that is where you establish what is essential for you, and from that, then you can, you know, go out in the world and spark your passion. I like this. This is a very emotional reading of you, you know, finding that space that you belong to. It has been a while, and it has been a while to navigate, you know, lots and lots of energies. Yes, there you go. Lots of energy, a lot of navigating, a lot of inner searching, soul searching. Now, Scorpio soul searches and inner searches pretty much 24/7, but this is another true step in the right direction in your emotional balance, in finding that peace of mind and that place where you belong. This is that journey here, much more than finding that job. Or you can be going back to a job and starting, but this is very emotional. You are making decisions. You are making decisions to go back to that soul place, go back to that familiar place. Hold on, let me just get those cards that popped out again. Oh, okay. And making money, right? So just as I said that it doesn't have to be a job or a professional situation. It's you know, it's more emotional. Well, it seems to me that there's money involved as well. Money involved, maybe family situation, or an offer of a job, or an offer, you know, Nine of Pentacles can also be, you know, the generosity around you, and maybe you're getting money from family, or maybe you're getting money from a situation, or it's an offer of a job that you feel comfortable in financially. This financial gain is sort of the cherry on the cake here that brings you emotional stability and that sense of confidence, that sense of being comfortable in your choices and comfortable where you stand. It's all about you being proud in achieving this certain maturity, this certain balance. And in maturity, I mean emotional maturity within the journey you have followed the past couple of years. It's finding that balance. Nine of Pentacles, right? Feeling secure, feeling abundant, feeling secure financially, feeling abundant financially, but also emotionally, in your skin. Very beautiful reading, Scorpio. All right, now let's see if there are a few more messages in the second deck. Scorpio, money and career, July 11th to 17. The Devil, passion. Now, is this something passionate you're going into? Is this that sense of security back home, back to your comfort zone, back to that place where you really feel happy and feel connected? Or this is, since we have the Two of Pentacles, and again, having to make that choice, right? Having to organize your priorities, set your priorities, and know, and you know, try to figure out how exactly this is all going to happen. I feel like this Two of Pentacles is this situation here with the Tower and the Seven of Swords, where you felt stuck, or you felt stuck, or you felt betrayed in a certain situation, and it's the moment or the time, you know, to sort this thing out. Two of Pentacles. Find your balance and figure out the pros and cons, and, you know, making that choice on this next step forward that you are finding, where you're finding your comfort zone. This Devil feels like you were bound to something, or felt bound to something. Yes, because we're getting the Tower again. Yes. So this Devil here feels like you felt stuck mentally, stuck in a certain situation, in a life situation, in a work situation, job, take it as it resonates. But like I said in the beginning, this reading feels like a life reading more than just a money and career reading. This choice you're making this week, or that finds clarity this week in your journey to rebuild, in your journey to, you know, shift paths until you find that home. When I say home, it's spiritual, it's emotional, where you find that space where you belong, where you feel comfortable. This is another step in that journey. We're ridding yourself of those ties that you really feel, you know, you feel you needed. Or so maybe certain jobs, maybe a certain situation, people you were working with, or maybe that life situation, that person you're living with, or even that just life situation in general, knowing that it's time to make a certain decision to move back home, or to move on to the next chapter. Again, yes, clarity, clarity, clarity. The Tower. Yeah, wow, double the Tower, Scorpio. That it's not clearer than, I can't get clearer than that. But it's I love the Tower, and for me the Tower is not a bad thing. For me the Tower is a beautiful thing that sparks that clarity to make decisions, important decisions, to shift when we have to, right? It's the moment where we know we're ready to move forward and to change things, or whatever changes we have to make. That's what the Tower is all about. Can be unexpected. I don't think so though, but it can be unexpected with this Seven of Swords. Within a situation, I think the Seven of Swords might be that person where all of a sudden you realize, oh wow, I never expected that person to do that behind my back, or to hide that, or I never expected that person to be revealed the way they are, something like that, right? But the overall situation is that, you know, that continuing rebuild and focus on, you know, on that awareness you have and your inner guidance to just move forward, and just continuing to find those reckoning moments of revelation, and continuing to find those opportunities to break free from whatever old ways of thinking that have been holding you back. And this week again is an important moment in your life, in your work situation. Take it as it resonates. That puts everything in perspective, and to do things differently, and to shift to what corresponds to you, what is more, what you identify is for you, and within your transformation. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. It's a very energetic but very spiritual reading, Scorpio, in your choices. Why are all these cards falling? I guess I have to Get my bearings. Yes, disappointment overall. Yes, so shifting again, Scorpio, understanding that it's time, whatever that spark is, again, move forward on your own energies. Move forward on finding that happy place in your mind. That's your journey. That's where you're going. And every step of the way, every week, every shift and reshift and choice and spark, we can call it whatever we want. Every reckoning, every moment of awareness, right, brings you step by step to that place where you belong. Really. I feel, what song am I singing? I feel like this is a song, right? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpio, as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for championing this channel and pushing this channel almost to 15K. Don't forget to comment and share your journeys and share your energies. That is how I find mine to continue forward in these readings. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you just stumbled upon this channel and enjoyed this reading and connected with it in some way, shape, or form, comment down below or just put a heart. And don't forget to subscribe as well. That's very important. Thank you again all for watching. Scorpio, take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.